I know no one asked, but today I'm going to be doing the knotless braid. I hope you enjoyed this video, and without any further ado, let's start this video. So as you can see, my hair is in like 3-strand braid, and I washed my hair like 2 or 3 days ago, and today I want to do the knotless braid. I've never done the knotless braid. What I have done on my hair myself is the box braid, which were not knotless. So today I'm going to do that. The hair I'm going to be using, I'm going to use this like 5 packs of this hair. I don't know if I will use the 5 packs, but if you're curious to like know how many packs I'm going to be using on today's video, please watch till the end so that you can know. So yeah, and I want to oil my scalp using this hair using this hair food, and this is actually one of my favorite like hair food from TCB, and actually my mom loves it. So this is what I'm going to be using. Yeah, you can use any like oil to oil your scalp, any hair food you want, it's up to you. Yeah, and also for my strand I'm going to use this sheer fantasy. Okay, is it crooked? Yep. So I'm going to be using this sheer fantasy, and I love this. I bought this at Jumia, and also you can find it at Super Cosmetic, and it's I think around 500 to 650. So yeah, and also I'm going to be using maybe hairband to hold my hair, clips to like section my hair, to like hold my hair when I'm working on one section. And also I'm going to use this what do you call it, this rat tail comb? Yeah, the tail comb. And this is actually the hair I'm going to use. I have 5 packets of this here. I'm going to start off by undoing obviously this braid, because I poorly section this like 3-strand braids, and then I'm going to be coming back and then we start the knotless braid. So in the meantime, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let us do a quick time lapse as I'm undoing this 3-strand braid.
If the kingdom is overthrown, meet me at the cornerstone. I know that I can't be without you. This bond is solid gold. We're a diamond and an emerald. It took me forever to find you. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give.
So today is actually the next day, and I didn't manage to like section like the hair yesterday. So this is how the hair is looking like. I did do like a slight blow dry because the ends were like chicanine. But anyway, this is how the hair is looking like, and I've sectioned already like the whole hair. So this is like one braid, the second braid, the third braid. Yeah, so this is how the hair is looking like. So that part, it's like I've just like finished that part, the hard part. Now the second part is the hair. This is how the hair is looking like, and I don't know if this packet will be enough, but if they are not enough, I'm just going to go ahead and purchase more. So first I'm going to start by trying maybe one braid, and I see if I can able to, and then if I will not manage to do like the knotless braid, I'm just going to do the rubber band method. I have rubber band that I bought like yesterday. I will just look for them, and then yeah, in case I will not be able to do the knotless braid. But first thing first, let me do, let's say 2 or 3 braids, and then I'm going to come back and show you like the whole process. I have done like two braids. I thought this was the easy part, but this is actually the hardest part, because like you just like trying to figure out how much hair you need for each braid. It's a lot, and this is the first one of which I'm going to undo it, because as you can see my hair is just showing up over here. And this one I'm not going to undo this one. I think it's great, but like you can see like the little bit of hair you can see. Now I want to show you how I'm doing this part. Let me just comb. So I just divide this into 3 parts like so, and then I start like braiding, and then I take one, I put this one of the braids on that, like this this finger, and then this other one I connect it to this one that is hanging, and I just connect the one that I had put with this finger to this other hair strand. So, and then I continue, I take another piece, I put it on that finger, and then continue the next one. Now the next one will be a little bit bigger, that size. Take it, connect it, and then just taking another one, put it on this finger, and then connecting it to this one, and then continuing the next one. And then I'm going to just basically do that until I'm done with that braid. You can slow down this this video if you want to, or if you can't understand, you can watch multiple times. Yeah.
As we wait for the smoke to clear and we watch our dreams appear, I know that we can rise together. This vision that we share is ours. Together we can touch the stars. I know that we will see December. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days. The summer's calling.
So now it's like few hours later, and I've done only 3 here and this side, but these are just bigger, and I want to actually reduce the size of this, but I'm going to see or increase the size of this. Yeah, these are a little bit smaller, and this one over here, it's a little bit very tiny, as you can see. And now I want to show you what I've been doing. So basically I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 pieces of hair like this. Some are bigger, this is the smallest, and then this one is another one. So I'm just taking my TCB styling gel. I was using the Nice and Lovely one, but imeisha, so yeah, you can use the edge control if you have, but I'm using my styling gel. So now I'm just going to divide this into three portions, section 3, and then I'm just going to just watch what I'm doing, and then just bring this to this other side, and then I try to tie it as much as I can possibly can, and then I take one of the smallest strand, secure it to this one, and then take another section, another like piece of hair, and then as simple as that, another section, add another section, add, you can try to hide your hair with the braid, but me, I'm not a pro, so I'm just going to leave it like that. Add, take another section, add another one, add. Hello, feature Justa here. I'm sorry for the echo, but anyway, I decided to do a voiceover for this part because I find it is necessary. So basically, I'm just applying the TCB styling gel, and this TCB styling gel, it's not a necessary step because I had already, like, it doesn't make that much difference. But if you want to be to have, like, the same result as mine, you can put, but still it doesn't make any difference. And on this section, as you can see, I was being gentle on this section because first of all, this section is near on my edges, and I don't want, like, to lose my edges as I'm styling my own hair at home. So just make sure when you're styling your own hair, or maybe you are going to a salon, what, just tell the person who's doing your hair, your sister, your mom, whoever is doing your hair, your stylist, to just be gentle on your frontal line, because you don't want, like, those edges to be like gone after you have undone like the hairstyle. So basically, you just go like adding like hair. In this section, you're going to realize that I actually put, like, so many, like, pieces of hair on this section, and you're going to see me, like, realizing that, like, oh my god, I had, like, put like this section to be so huge, and I like that size, but I didn't want to undo the parts that I've already done and all that, so I had to remove this part. And this section is, like I said, like on my edges, and what I normally say and what I normally do when I'm braiding my hair, and my like the small hair on around the perimeter of my edges, ikikosa kushika, I don't force it, I just leave it at it. I just leave it, because the more you like force those two hairs to to grip the hair, the more you're going to break your hair, and you don't want that. We want, like, to have edges in 2022. We want edges, so you're going to see me realizing this braid is bigger, and I'm just going to just undo kidogo, and then I'm just going to add them at the bottom so that this braid can be a little bit longer. So yeah, I found that necessary. So sorry for the echo-ish voiceover. So basically, this is just a process of me doing the knotless braid. I applied the TCB under the nice and lovely styling gel, and then proceed with a small piece of the braid, like 2 to 3, depending on how like my brother had like my brother was the one who was like splitting the hair for me. So yeah, so I was lucky enough. If you have someone like to split the hair for you, just you take advantage of that situation. So basically, this is what I was doing step by step, adding the hair, and then when I'm just braiding like a couple of times, I add another braid, and just basically that. You can like slow down the video if you want to to get really how I did it, like step by step. Yeah, I think by now you have already like gotten the whole process. And funny thing, like not all pieces were like equal. Some were bigger, some were smaller. Yeah, but it was my first time doing the knuckles braid. Maybe next time I'm going to use a black color of braid number one, so that the black my black hair doesn't like peep through the braid. So yeah, so basically that. Yeah, next time I'm going to do obviously a black color, but I wasn't impressed at first about this color at first, but the color like grew. Like I enjoyed this color a lot, and I think I stayed with this year, I think 1.5 months. I can't remember very well, but nilikaa nayo for like nilikaa nayo. Yeah, I'll definitely do this here again. Yeah, so basically that's this whole process, and I think this was the um last braid for me before I went and purchased more here, because those 5 packets were not enough, and some like braid I had to come and redo them because they were really short, really short. Yeah, so yeah, if you want to purchase like to have long braid, make sure you have like 10 packets at least back, because if you run out, you have to go to the cosmetic shop, purchase another other packet and all that stuff. It wasn't like it wasn't nice. Yeah, so make sure that you have like you have braiding here, which is enough, like 7 packets. Yeah, 7 packets, so that you can be able to actually finish your hair in one sitting. Yeah, and subscribe if you haven't. Kindly subscribe, and comment down below on how you think my hair turned out. As you can see, my brother was actually like telling me like, hey, you have a long way to go, and I was like, soon as I did. But anyway, so this is how like the hair was turning out, and I was like admiring myself in the mirror. Yeah, so definitely I'm going to do again this hairstyle. Subscribe. So hi everyone again. So I forgot to mention a couple of things. As you can see, my sectioning wasn't that 100%. So if you can find someone to do the sectioning for you so that the hairstyle can be looking more profesh, go ahead and tell someone to help you. The second thing is, after doing your braids, don't forget to put them on boiling water, and be careful so that you don't burn yourself. Only that. Subscribe if you haven't. Hi. I know the last time you saw me we were doing this braid, and I'm just here to show you how the braids turned out. They turned out pretty nice. I love the size. I was going for this chunk, like huge braids, and this is how they are looking like. Yeah, I love this how they turned out. But one thing that I don't like is this, like the ends are looking so bad. I don't know if the camera is showing, but the ends are looking so bad because I ran out of like braiding here that night. I was braiding actually on Saturday, and then at around 6, like I ran out of like the braids, and I was left with this area over here. So the next day I had to go to like the nearest cosmetic shop and purchase like 2 more braids, and those 2 more braids were not enough. So me adding like the braid, as you can see, this is not as long as, let me just pick one, as this one. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but they're not like the same. But I'm going to add like undo like some of them and make them look more professional. And also the pattern over here, I did not do like a great job. It wasn't perfect, but yeah. So one thing I will say about this braid, if you're doing this braid, first thing first, just make sure like you have a system and the size you want. First start from the back, and then just try to like see whether like, if, because I was adding like 7 strands of braid in here, and at some point I saw like they were just like so big, and then some like some braid I was adding like 6 strands, other 7, other 8. Yeah, the same size that I've shown you on the video. So just have like a system. If you're going to add, let's say the first, like, let me use this as an example, the first 2, you add like this section from here till here, you're just adding, and then you take a break, and then maybe when you reach here, that's when you add in like the next 2, the last 2 for this braid. Have a system, because me, I was frustrated because the braids like weren't enough. That's one, and also 2, it was my first time. So don't have a system, like just have like a system on how you're adding like your braids. And for my braids, also another thing, if you want to save time, section your hair, like your hair first, and then when you are just like partition it before you start like braiding. For me, I was lucky, my brother was doing that for me. He was actually like sectioning for me, and then me, I was just picking like the strand, so that was no stress. So those are just basically the things that I thought I needed to come here and say. And this is number 30. The braid of the color of this hair is number 30. It's Olivia braid, and aka Rwandise. Yeah, so I used 7 packets of the braid, 7. But if you want like a long, like for the length to be like a little bit longer, use 8 packets. Or if you want shorter, maybe use 6 packets. And the length for this, it's just like on my waist. Yeah, on my waist. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to see you on the next one. If you enjoyed this video, kindly consider subscribing down below, and also share this video with your friends, with your family, with your loved ones. And I'm going to see you on the next one. Comment down below on what you think about this video, and if I didn't mention anything that on this video, you can comment, you can ask down below, and I will sure answer it on the comment section. Anyway, if you have watched till this part and you've not subscribed, this is a sign that you should subscribe. Anyway, I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye bye.